Hopefully by now you found out about ChatGPT and OpenAI. There are so many cool things. You can ask what kind of pizza is the most healthy for me, or what should I wear to a festive occasion in Brazil. You can ask it and literally any question you want. It's kind of a better version of Google. It's so cool. I hope that you've already found out about it. But whether you found out about it or not, I'm going to go through 9 different ways, and there are many, many more applications to business that you can use OpenAI and ChatGPT. And we're going to show you right after this list. I'm going to show you on ChatGPT their actual website, and we're going to go through an example of each one of these and actually show you how incredible OpenAI is, and you're going to be using it just as much as you're using Google to help your business. Number 1, you can ask it any question you want. Number 2, you can go through text. You can have it write up text and email scripts for you. Write me a script about this for my business. Number 3, you can have it write door-to-door and phone sales scripts for you. Number 4, you can write up legal documents and contracts. Right now, I would suggest having your attorney verify it. Make sure that it's verifiable. But I'm sure in the future, it's going to be verified and you're not even going to need an attorney. Number 5, having it create your own logo and graphic designs. Number 6, creating your company product, company name and product. You're just coming up, what's a good name? It can create a name for you. Number 7, software and website design. Create a software that keeps track of my memberships and allows me to check them in, and it writes up the code for you. Number 8, hardware design. Create a computer for me. Create a new book for me. It can create hardware, physical things. Number 9, customer service. Answering phone calls, text, email, all of that stuff. Now, I put a little asterisk next to a few of these on logo and graphic design, software design, hardware design, and customer service, because you can't use it quite yet. It's not quite there for you to automate, but it is coming in the very near future. Now we went through this list. I want to show you, because you might be asking me, yeah, this list is great, but I'm not sure I believe you. I'm not sure I can actually do all these things on OpenAI, or I'm not exactly sure how I would do that. Let's go ahead and show you how you would do that. Here we are on ChatGPT. This is their official website. All you need to do is create a login and password, and you'll have full access to ChatGPT. Now let's get right into it. Number 1, asking questions. Now you can ask whatever you want. I'm just focusing on business related things, but again, you can say, what are some great recipes? What about this? What about this? So I'm going to go ask, I created a few questions beforehand, just to copy and paste in here and see what it says. So I say, give me some great hot business ideas. And this is in real time. It's giving me number 1, online tutoring, virtual event planning, health and wellness apps, sustainability, eco-friendly product line delivery, home automation, smart devices, artificial. So it just gives me 10 ideas just straight off the bat. Well, I'm like, okay, that's great, which is freaking awesome. It just gave me 10 different cool ideas. I'm like, let's focus on this home automation. Let's just go down this rabbit hole and give me 10 different ideas related to home automation and smart device industry. It says smart thermostat, smart lighting control, home security systems, voice controlled virtual assistant, smart locks, smart garage door opener. Like, that is so freaking cool. It's just giving me all these ideas. Well, let's say that we want to go down the smart lock businesses idea. Go ahead and create a business model for me, which before you had to have a full degree on creating a business model And now I can go ahead and just say, yeah, just create a business model for me. And not only does it just say it doesn't just say, oh, here are some steps that you can follow. It's actually saying product development. Invest in R&D to develop and maintain high quality, user friendly smart locks. Direct sales, B2B sales, subscription based services, partnerships and integrations, customer service, marketing and advertising. Um, that is so cool. It just created a simple business model for me. I can go in here and say, yeah, create a more detailed business model for me, and it will create a more detailed business model. Like it is that is so cool. Well, let's keep on going and let's see what it says. Let's create this imaginary business. We create a smart lock company, and I say, let's say that I say, what's the best way to market my new smart lock product? Digital marketing, utilize social media, email marketing, search engine advertising, and influence marketing to reach a larger audience. Trade show and events, content marketing, product demonstration. Like it's going faster than I can read on sharing advice on the best ways to market. Isn't that awesome? So I can say, oh, okay. So you're getting an idea of the kind of questions that I can ask, and it just gives you boom, 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 these different points that you can follow. Well, let's keep on going, and let's say that I wanted to create a text message to my new customer. I said, great, create a stellar text message, send to my new customers to refer their friends. And it says, hey, thank you for choosing SmartLock. We're thrilled to have you as a new customer. If you know anyone else who could benefit from our product, we'd love it if you can refer them as a token of our appreciation. I'm like, okay, that's good. Now make it again because it's a little long for a text message. Make it again with a joke and 160 characters or less because text messages they cost if you go over 160 text messages. Unlock the fun, smart living with our lock. If you love it, let your friends in on the secret and score a reward. Use code and put in your own code to refer and win. Hashtag Smart Living Referral Program, company name. Wow. I literally do, and let's say I'm like, great, now do it as an email campaign. Subject, unlock the benefits of a smart living with our lock and win big. And it goes ahead and it creates. You see how fast I'm doing this? Like, this is the power of AI. And again, you can do this with whatever business, with whatever problem you're facing. It's literally just creating an email campaign. I don't want to spend hours and hours. This is going to save so much time. Awesome. Give me a door-to-door sales script for my new product. Introduce you. Hi, my name is blank. I'm a representative. I was in the neighborhood and thought I would take a moment to introduce you to our new product. Building rapport, blah, blah, blah. Introducing the product. Like, and I can say this again because it's not going to be perfect the first time. Right now, I might say, do it again, but this time focus more on rapport or focus more on adding questions or focus more on whatever. Or I can ask it, what is the best way to sell? And it will give me, it's kind of like YouTube, but it's similar to YouTube because it's all about the questions that you ask. And so you need to become an expert at asking the right questions and going down the rabbit hole of what questions to ask. But as long as you have the questions and you know the next questions to ask, because I might say, okay, what's the best way to introduce myself? And it might give me a whole page on introducing myself. What's the best way on building rapport? What's the best way to close a sale? What are 10 great sale closes to add? Specific sale closes for my product, and it will give you those. So I'm just giving you a little taste of what you can do. Well, great. Let's go on to the next one. We covered questions, text and email scripts, door-to-door, and phone scripts because I can easily just say create a phone script out of this. Let's go on to legal documents and contracts. Now, again, I have to say this. You have to consult an attorney for now. But look at this. I'm just going to give you an example. I said create an independent contract agreement for my new door-to-door salesman. And look at this. Independent contract agreement. This is literally how my attorney writes up. This is exactly almost word for word what my independent contractor agreements look like. And I spent $800 to pay my attorney to create my independent contract agreement. Now I can say, hey, create an independent contract agreement. Boom. And it creates out. Boom, 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 boom. And I can say to this again, great, do it again, but more formally. And it will make it even more formal. I can say, great, make it more casual, make it shorter because I don't want whatever, I don't want my contractors being confused by the wording. And it will do it. Now, I highly recommend showing this to your attorney, but I did this exact same thing, and it's still going. Look at this thing. It's still going. Termination. I did this exact same thing with one of the investments that I have, and I said, create a customer agreement where the customer agrees to buying our new product. Now this is an imaginary company, but I did this, and I'm going to show you here in a second when it's done. Look at this thing. This looks so freaking legit and is legit. I said this. Say create a customer agreement, and once it created it, I sat down with my attorney. I said, yeah, so I need to create a customer agreement. What element should it include? And he said, well, it should probably include this, 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 and this. And I gave him my phone. I said, does this sound good? And he read it, and he's like, oh, that's really good. That's exactly what I would have. And it was ChatGPT that wrote it up. And my attorney said, yeah, of course, that sounds really good. Look at this. It's creating a customer agreement on it needs this, it needs this. And I can say, create it again with, but this time add these specific things, and it will add them in for you. That's so cool. Okay, it's finishing up with this one. It's finishing up with my customer agreement. That's just shy of a legally binding agreement. Just make sure you show your attorney to verify it, but you can show it to him, and maybe it will cost $100 for him to check it rather than $800 or $1,000 for him to write one. Okay. Next, let's go on to logo and graphic design. Now, I'm showing this to you. If I say create a cool logo for my new company, it will say, sorry, as a language model, I cannot create graphics or logos. However, consider hiring a graphic designer to create it. Well, I can say that's cool. Just give me ideas on my new logo. Is that, yeah, sure. Here are some new ideas. A lock icon with a twist, a stylized modern lock with a current board pattern inside, or a key symbol on the computer with a computer chip inside. Like, look at this. It's giving me great ideas. So right now, it's giving me ideas. However, they have another product that's called DALL-E that is coming up and coming. It's not my favorite right now. It's not amazing right now, but it is coming. You can say Dracula is feeding a lamb, and it will create Dracula feeding a lamb in like 5 different versions, and it's getting better and better. So logo and graphic design, that's on the up and up. Let's go on to company product. What are 10 really good names for my product? Now sometimes you'll get this error because their system is being overwhelmed by people. Like they have millions of people using Chat GPT all the time. So you just have to refresh it and go at it again. And most of the time it works just fine. But let's go on to company products and designs. And the nice thing is it keeps track of all your different conversations that you have, so you can always go back. So let's say, boom, What are 10 really good names? Here are 10 potential names for your lock company. Keytech, locksmith, lock. It just comes up with names. Oh, that's cool. Just relate the names to my area in the Red Rocks, because that's where I'm at, in the Red Rocks. And it comes up Mountain Safe, Red Rock Security, Red Rock this, Red Rock this. So you can see it can create your new company name, and if you have branch off, your own product names. Now, let's go on to software and website design. Okay? Create the new software for my new company, which will be so cool. That'll track subscriptions. Sorry, I'm just a language model. I don't have the capability of creating software. However, here are a few steps you can consider when creating a software to manage your smart lock subscriptions. Determine the features you need. Choose a platform. Consider integration. Okay, well, that's great. Which is really cool. It gives me really good suggestions. However, it can't right now. That's the key. Right now, it can't create the software just automatically. However, check this out. What's the code for a heading on my website in JavaScript? Here's an example of how to create a website using JavaScript. It's creating the code. Look at this. HTML, JavaScript. It's creating code right here. If it can create this code, and I've had to create other code as well. If it can create this code, why can't it create a landing page? And if it can create a landing page, why can't it create even more and more advanced things? So very soon, it will be able to create software. And software engineers will be using this. And pretty soon, you won't need a software engineer because you'll have ChatGPT. Okay, let's go on to hardware design. Yeah, just create my new locks. Okay, sorry, I don't have the capability of creating physical locks. You can create a smart lock using the following steps. Research it. So it can't create physical things yet. However, what is 3D printing? 3D printing, you're just saying what it creates. Right now, you have to put in some of the code and things like that to create things in 3D. However, if it can create software, then why can't it create the software to then create physical things on a 3D printer? Very interesting. I think that is going to come very soon as well. Now let's go on to this last point of customer service. Okay, so right now you can't hook it up to your text messages and emails to answer it for you. Unfortunately, right now. Okay, that's the operative word. However, if I say act as customer service, and I will ask you questions like I'm a customer, and you answer. Hi, how do I sign up for your new locks? Hi there. To sign up for our new locks, you can follow these following steps. Great. Let's say great. Answer. I always forget how to spell this word. Answer it again, but more friendly. Hi there. I'd be happy to help you sign up for our new locks. Here's how to do it. Visit our website. Wow. Isn't that crazy? This just answered somebody's question. So why couldn't it answer? And very detailed as well. Better than I could answer it. Step number 5. Enjoy. Start using our smart lock and enjoy the added convenience and security it provides. Great. If you have questions or run into problems, please don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly customer support team. We're here to make your experience with our locks as smooth and enjoyable as possible. Okay, let's say, why your locks is monthly subscription? I didn't even tell. The cool thing is this AI, it literally adapts to whatever you tell it. Like I didn't say that our locks were going to be a monthly subscription. But I'm just inferring that, hey, why are your locks a monthly subscription? And it just goes along with it. Our locks are authored as a monthly subscription for a few reasons. Software updates, customer service, maintenance, flexibility. Isn't that incredible? So the point of this video that I really wanted to get across is how long did this take? A few minutes? And how many answers did we get? We went from questions, random questions, setting up the business, to scripts, to legal documents, to logo, to company names, to software, to hardware, to customer service. And the point that I want to get across is Chat GBT and OpenAI are here to stay and are going to replace and are going to have a major impact on the world. And my recommendation is check it out as soon as you can. Start learning this as soon as you can. Get familiar with how the system works because you'll have that much of an advantage with your business. With that said, good luck, subscribe to the channel, and give this a like. We'll see you next time. If you really enjoyed this business tip and want to watch more, click right here. If you want to watch some entrepreneurial interviews, click right here.